Good morning, sports fans. I've just returned home after being in London for a course this weekend, and it was a really interesting one. It was actually a coaching course with a little bit of a difference. It was majorly talking about how to be happy. When we go on this is something I've realised over years of training people, is that often we as personal trainers and the personal training industry use things people absolutely hate to make them happy. And if you think about it, that's almost kind of retarded, because if you want to be happy, you do the things that make you happy. You smile, you do it. The easiest ways are smile, make yourself feel good by doing your hair, get your nails done, even if you're a guy, and all these things kind of are counterintuitive when you tell people, well, I'm going to take away all the things that you are going to that you enjoy. You're not allowed to eat cake, chocolate. No. You're gonna be eating out of Tupperware. You're gonna be sore, and you're likely to get injured in the first couple of weeks. And then that is the reality when anybody comes to get fit and change their life, which is, it's a bit of a strange one, and it's a bit of a like looking back across when I first started out, when I was about 18, I thought everyone's problems would be solved with a workout, and this left me in a position of thinking, well, actually, hang on a second, is there any better ways that we can actually do this? Can we pursue happiness via vehicles that we choose and love? And it's true, it's definitely, and this is the way that I currently run fast, and I'm gonna make this even more of more explicit in the business, is that choice and freedom are the underpinnings of happiness. Because when we have freedom and when we have choice, that is when we are most happy. Because me telling you that what you can and can't eat, yeah, it will help and it will guide you, but it will reduce the amount of freedom that you have. And it's exactly the same if I am to tell you that you're not allowed all the things that you want to eat. Yeah, okay, for definitely that's gonna obviously help you lose weight if you will yourself to stick to it. But longevity, how long is that gonna last for? How long can you how long can you keep going on pushing yourself to do the things you don't want to do? Inevitably, that's going to end at some point. So if you look at the whole personal training and the fitness industry, we've got a kind of retarded approach, because we create these systems and ways for people to eat which don't make them happy long term. Yeah, for sure, it gets us a great testimonial after 30 days where we can parade it all over Facebook and say, look, this person's been taking this thing and doing this thing, and this is where they're at. I've done it myself. I'm not even claiming to not have done that. But what is really interesting is that long term, I think what's more important is that people are making steady progress towards being happier and happier, and reporting that back as well. So what does this mean for you? Because I don't want this to be a pointless rant, because obviously rants are great, and I'm not sort of slagging off the fitness industry. What I'm trying to say is that we've got to evaluate, even as an industry, how we help people get happier, because what we are currently doing isn't working. I've noticed that in my own practice over the last couple of years, is that the people that get the best results, because they can power themselves into sticking to the diet plan, sticking to my diet, which I've never even written. Okay, I don't have a diet, never written my diet on paper. They've stuck to my diet, not their own, for 30 days. If they get the best results, they're never the ones that continue the longest. Never, ever, ever. Whereas the people winning month after month are always the people who stick around, who become happier, who get the great results long term, who change their body entirely. A week of or 14-day detox isn't going to do that. Yeah, it will change the game, but sometimes you need to look a little bit beyond. What is you're not going to solve all your problems with a workout and some burpees and a meal plan. And so yeah, it's an interesting course going on that respect. But what does that mean for you? What can you take action on? Well, if there's obviously from that rant, even at the start, if you listen, there was simple things you can do to make yourself happier. Go in to get your hair done, get your nails done, wear your best clothes now and again. Don't let yourself feel your self environment. When you start changing simple things, you feel happier. And when you feel happier, you will lose weight. Not when you will lose weight, you'll be happier. We've got that whole equation the wrong way around. If you actually go on after this video and type into Google Shawn Achor, A-C-H-O-R, TED Talk, and it's about the happiness hypothesis. It's one of the best TED Talks in my opinion, because it talks about how we've got the equation for happiness the wrong way around. And it's definitely worth listening to because it's got such great clarity. So, just to bring that together, guys, okay? Just watch out in Fast if you remember, and if you're somebody who follows my videos, we'll talk a lot. Do talk a lot about happiness and being happy. But look at the things that you are currently doing, okay? And ask yourself this: do I enjoy doing that thing? Do I enjoy my exercise session? If you do, that's fantastic. Do you enjoy the gym? Do you enjoy eating low-fat foods? Do you enjoy not eating certain foods that you really want to have? And think about how if that is going to last long term, and if it's going to make you happy long term as well. Okay, hopefully that's been of some use to you. I hope you have a great day. Cheers, guys.